Hey guys, thanks for joining me today. I thought I'd make a quick video about some of the options you can buy for your 981. I mean, after all, what's the fun in buying a car if you can't add a few things to it? Now, these things are all sort of simple, small little things, but things that I've done, things that I've bought for the car to personalize it a little bit just for me. So that's it today on the Cayman Files. Okay guys, so originally with the 981, at least in the United States, you get these amber colored corner lights, and this is the way they look stock when you first get the car. This is an easy upgrade, and the first upgrade I did on this car, and that is I bought the clear corner lights, and those look like this. I think they clean up the car a lot and they make it look so much better. I'm gonna flip the lights on here real quick and you can see what they look like when they're on. Instead of a solid amber color, you get a nice design, and these are the LED version. You can get just a clear amber with an incandescent bulb, or you can get the LED. I really prefer the LED. Okay, so next up we have grills. Most Porsches have large grill openings in the front, which will let things like dirt, bugs, debris, leaves, whatever you have it, let that in front through the openings and collect in front of the radiators or what have you behind the grills. And I wanted to keep that from happening, plus I wanted to clean up the look of the front of the car a bit, so I essentially installed some grills in the front. Now these grills here are actually homemade. I did my own set. Quite easy to do. I had originally purchased some grills from Sport, but I wasn't very happy with those grills at all. The fitment was not very good and the price was quite expensive, so I made my own. Now there's a lot of videos out there on how to make these grills. This was actually really easy. They're made out of some aluminum, and cut them, painted them, mounted them myself, and they're really easy to install, and I've got a lot of compliments on this, so I really recommend this upgrade for your car. Alright, next up we have taillights. These are the original taillights that were installed on my 981 when I first purchased the car. As you can see, the taillights are, for the most part, red. A darkened center, kind of a tinted ring right in the center. And then, of course, you have a little chrome strip on the outside. Now, I wanted to get the GTS taillights because those look so much better. So here's a quick shot of the GTS tails. As you can see, they're quite different. You have red around the outside, and the inside is black, and there is no chrome strip. It's kind of hard to see in the color here, but this outside piece is clear instead of chrome, so it gets rid of that loud chrome look, which I really don't like that much. So these tails look much better, I think. I really like them a lot. All right, next up we're going inside to show you a couple of things that I think are great additions to the inside of these cars. First up being WeatherTech floor mats. I've had these WeatherTechs, and you may have heard me talk about these in my other videos. I've had these WeatherTechs in other cars. Actually, I run WeatherTechs in all my cars. These mats are just the best. As you can see, these are the DigiFit, so they're made specifically to fit each model that you order them for. They wrap around the side of the car, which is great when I drive in the rain. Yes, I do drive in the rain. And catches the water, keeps anything from going down on the carpet, staining the carpet. They fit perfect. They look great. Definitely a worthy upgrade for the interior of your car. Yeah. Alright guys, so next up we have the phone. Anyone and everyone has their phone with them while they're in the car, right? But in this car, you kind of are like, where am I going to put my phone? Especially if you want to use your music or features. I know it does connect and you can use dialing on the dash here, but sometimes it's just more convenient to use the phone, or you want to see your screen to change your music, etc. And there's essentially kind of no place convenient to mount your phone. What I did instead is I bought this little phone mount here, and this is made by T-Design. This is the best phone mount that I've seen, and I just love this phone mount. I'd recommend it. Show you guys how this works. The best part about this is there's no drilling holes, there's no Velcro, there's no mounting. It just slides right in. This is how it works. I'm gonna give it a little pop here. I can just pull it right out. It has a piece that fits, sandwiches itself down in between the stereo and the trim. So in order to put it in there, you just slide it in, push down, and it holds itself there. This also, it swivels around, so you pop your phone in. It's easy to get your phone in. This just separates. You just slide your phone in. You can do this with one hand. You pull it out, slide your phone in. You can turn it. You can go like this. You can mount it the other direction. Also, this mount will also mount right in here, right here. It will also mount right above. So if you would like your mount up here high in the middle, you can do that too. I don't, because I have the Sports Chrono and I kind of like to see that. But if you ever need to or want to, you can just take it out and pop it right in there. It's great. I love this, and I would recommend this for everyone. All right, here's a shot of that phone mount from the passenger side of the vehicles. You can see it's great. It stays out of the way, and yes, you can open up your glove box without any problems at all. It doesn't get in the way of that. But the reason that I'm over here on this side of this car is I want to show you another option that I think you guys should get for your car. It's been great for me. Because I didn't get the Navi unit, this car doesn't have Bluetooth audio. I think that comes with the Navi unit, which is a nice feature. But I've added that feature to this car, and I'll show you how. The auxiliary unit to plug in your phone is actually inside the glove box in here, through this little connection here. Now, what I've done in this car, let me get you a close-up shot of this here, is I've added a unit, and it's called the Blue Trip Audio. And it's a tiny little unit, plugs right in, get some light in here, plugs right into the cigarette lighter adapter, and has a 3.5mm auxiliary input. What you do is just run a cable from your input, which is right below, to the Blue Trip unit, and you're good to go. At that point, all you have to do is sync it with your phone. It syncs right away, and you have Bluetooth audio. Then you can stream Bluetooth through your car just by pressing the auxiliary button here. So that, together with my phone mount, makes it just awesome. The great thing about this too is it doesn't interfere with phone calls. So when you get a phone call, the phone call comes right through your unit, just like it normally does. You play audio, it goes right through your speakers just like it should. So it just works seamlessly and connects automatically every time you start up the car. That's a great little unit, and I really recommend it. Next up, let's talk about window tint. I think definitely here in California, window tint is a must-have. And this car has been tinted with a mild tint. As you can see the difference there between the rear window and the front. And so I think a light tint is the way to go with this particular car. But I would definitely recommend getting your windows tinted. That can be done at local shops around your town, I'm sure, from anywhere from probably about $150 on the cheap side, maybe all the way up to about $500, depending on what type of tint you get. All right, lastly today, I was going to talk quickly about tires. Now these are as you can see here, the Pirelli P0s, and these were the tires that I got with the vehicle when it's new, and as you can see by the amount of autocrossing I've done, they're really starting to wear down pretty good. Not my favorite tire, so the next thing I'll be doing shortly here is going to be upgrading to Michelin Super Sports. If you own a Porsche and you're running any other tire, I would recommend that you give Michelin Super Sports a try, because I think you'll be pleasantly surprised by the handling capabilities of that tire. So that's all I have for you for right now. If you guys have any options that you've purchased for your Caymans, let me know. Cayman or the Boxster, any 981 series, or maybe a previously 987 series, something interesting that you like, something that works out really well for you, let me know what it is. Comment below and we'll chat. Thanks a lot, guys. Check you out later.